This summer, also a great time to check out some new exhibits that are now open at the North Myrtle Beach Historical Museum.
Some of the new work includes artwork created by an artist using only colored pencils.
Ah, man, I miss colored pencils. ABC 15's Amanda Kinsett live at the museum to tell us what else you can find this morning.
Yeah, you know what? It's a wonderful place to take your dad, to bring him here and show him all around. You have a new exhibit in here with the colored pencils and a lot of stuff going on.
We do have a lot of stuff going on, Amanda, and in fact, July 7th, we have something coming up called Wicked Myrtle Beach.
Ooh.
Yes, Becky Billingsley has done a new book, and she went to all kinds of alleys and attics to find out some of the more sordid details about Myrtle Beach. So that'll be the release party on July 7th.
Okay, July 7th. She really found out some interesting stories of stuff that went on in this area.
Have gone on, yes. Yes. And then on July 20th, we have Tiramisu and Titanic 2.
Ooh.
We have a woman coming in whose great uncle survived the Titanic along with his wife and infant son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were in Lifeboat 13, and so Julie has written a book, and she comes in and does a first-person interpretation and takes on the character of the wife. It is fascinating.
Wow, and you get tiramisu?
You do. We're going to have all kinds of desserts that would rival those served on the Titanic.
Oh, interesting. What else?
We have another murder mystery coming up in August. It's called Beach Blanket Bango. So it's kind of a takeoff on the 1960s films with Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello.
Wow.
So that's going to be a dinner event here at the museum.
Well, you guys are nonstop.
We are. We are trying to have all different kinds of activities to keep families and adults engaged.
Sure. Well, it's a neat place to come, whether you're a local or a tourist. You can swing on by here for some of the special events or just on any day to check out the exhibits.
Yes, we're here.
All right. And we'll be talking with some of the artists coming up next, so stick around. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Amanda Kinsett out there. Go ahead and check out the museum. Definitely a way you can stay cool out there if you're inside the museum. I would imagine they got some good AC.
Great, and movies too. They're always a great place to go.
Not only does the North Myrtle Beach Historical Museum have some new exhibits, they also have some great programs for kids. Amanda Kinsett is live there with some of the games they have for kids to stay busy this summer and some of those artists. Good morning.
That's right. We'll be playing games here in a little bit, and now we're with a couple of the artists that are featured in this colored pencil exhibit here. I'm with Jolene and Kathleen, and you're actually working on something right now. Tell me what you're doing.
Well, I have a pen and ink drawing, which I'm using as a base for a colored pencil piece. So
this is how it starts, and then now you're filling in with colored pencil.
I am on this particular piece. You can start with just the colored pencil alone, but the pen and ink adds depth to the drawing.
All right, really interesting to watch you, color that in, and then behind you, this is your son, is that right?
Yes, yes. He's a little older now.
Very nice, and it's fun to feature people you love in your artwork, I'm sure, and I know you do this too. This is your grandchild, is that right?
And this is 100% colored pencil, no ink or anything in it.
Okay, so you just start with the colored pencil and keep going.
Yes.
All right, and now you guys are in a group. Tell me a little bit about that.
It's called the Colored Pencil Society of America. We're in chapter 124.
Okay, and so is this open for anybody to join in?
If they're interested in colored pencil and they're 18 or older, yes.
Okay, all right, very interesting. And so you guys are, featured in this exhibit here and trying to find more artists out there?
Absolutely. We welcome all kinds of people. We would love to have them join us.
Okay, and how long have you been doing this?
Working in colored pencil, probably 15 years.
Okay.
But in art, all my life.
Yeah? And how about you?
I came from Oregon. I was working with colored pencil, probably it's been about 10 years now.
Okay. Yeah. And when you get started with something like this, do you think my stuff is going to be in an exhibit one day, or do you just kind of do it for fun?
No, this has been for fun, and it's been great. Great here, yeah.
Well, and you can see some more of the work behind us. This is another one of your granddaughters over here looking at the hummingbird. I really like that. It takes me back to my childhood days because I used to look at birds with my grandmother. Yeah, and this big one right here too. So there's a lot to see here, and you can come out and check it out and support your local artists out here, guys.
Amanda Kinsett live for us in North Myrtle Beach. Thanks so much, Amanda. I was always so jealous in school of those kids that got the gigantic box of colored pencils. Those ladies were definitely those kind of kids in school, the masters of the colored pencils. Only one way to stay cool. Go inside, check out a movie. You can also head on over to the North Myrtle Beach Historical Museum. A great time to check out some new exhibits that are now open over there at the North Myrtle Beach Historical Museum.
Some of the new work includes artwork created by an artist using colored pencils and only colored pencils.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinsett is live there at the museum to tell us what else you can find. Good morning, Amanda.
That's right. You can also find arts and crafts for kids. Kathy, you have a lot of different programs that you do, and this morning we're making an alligator.
Yes, we are.
So talk a little bit about the programs and what you do.
We started this program about 2-3 summers ago, and we started with just sea turtles. And then we added some more sea creatures as we went along. So now we have alligators, sharks, and jellyfish.
And jellyfish.
Yeah.
I love the little jellyfish that you have right here. And here's a little shark. And now we are creating the alligator.
Yes.
We've cut off everything. What's the next step?
Okay. Well, the next step, you might want to color in your eyes before we cut these out, because it's easier than doing it. And we have, as you can see, a bunch of crayons there.
Okay, very nice.
And we can do that. And then the little ones are going to be the snouts. And you can color those if you want. You don't have to. And then since you've got all the pieces cut out, I'm done cutting out the teeth, we can start our gluing after that.
Kids love to glue.
Oh, gosh, do they? Yes. They love to color and they love to glue. The cutting out, especially with this activity, I suggest that the parents help, or sometimes I will pre-cut because there's a lot of intricate cutting involved.
Right. Well, you got the hard part. That's why I gave that to you. But what's great about the programs, too, is they watch videos and they do a lot of learning and read some books. So they really learn a lot about the different animals that they do. And, of course, you can take a little walk around the museum and see everything that's here, too. Back to you.
Amanda Kinsett live for us in North Myrtle Beach. Get out there to the museum and check out everything it has to offer. Not only does the North Myrtle Beach Historical Museum have air conditioning, but they also have some new exhibits and some great programs for kids.
Amanda Kinsett is live there with some of the games they have for kids to stay busy this summer. Amanda?
Mine's red.
Hey, and Kathy and I are now playing a game. This is one of the many activities that they do with the kids here, and it's a really educational game. This one in particular is about jellyfish, because you have 4 different programs: jellyfish, turtles, alligators, and sharks. Yeah, so this is the jellyfish game. All right, it's your turn. What did you get?
I got surprise. You're not really a fish. You are plankton.
You are plankton. So very educational when the kids go through. I got 2.
1, 2. I can't see you. You may be transparent.
And here's cameraman Keith here's in the lead. Let's see what he gets. 2.
1, 2. You're sneaky. You use your color or lack of it as a camouflage. Move up 1 space. So you get to relax and drift the currents.
Nice. So you have little games for each of the different programs that you do. And then the kids love this big old turtle right here. And they get to sit on this while you read books to them, right?
Yep. Yep, absolutely. I have my little turtle corner over here. And we have 4 different books that we can read to them. These are from an author up in the Outer Banks. Her name is Suzanne Tate. She has a whole series of books about sea creatures, which is really good.
Perfect for our area, because you know the sea creatures are out there, so it's a lot of fun to come learn about them. And then, of course, make the crafts. And this is my little alligator that we made this morning. But you've got the alligators, the jellyfish, which I love, and sharks, and then the turtles you make using plates as well. We make a little sea turtle too. Yeah. So easy stuff to do and fun. And then the kids can actually go home and then do it, you know, with their siblings or their parents or whoever.
Absolutely.
As well.
They like to take them home. They like to show them when they leave here with their crafts. They always go to the front desk and show whoever's working the front desk, look what I made, look what I made. They're very excited about it.
That's what I'm excited too. That's why I told everybody, look what I made, look what I made. So when's the next time you're doing a program?
This Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and we're doing alligators this week.
Okay, so anybody, you can come out here and you can make your little alligator and play games and listen to the book. And it's all happening right here at the North Myrtle Beach Museum, plus the new art exhibit with the colored pencils, and then, of course, a look around and just see the area's history. Back to you.
A very ferocious alligator there. Good job, Amanda Kinsett.